after she was born.
Huh.
I got clean like in 2018 around there.
When she was born.
Probably like about a few months after. She
Yeah.
was still not
Yeah.
even one yet when I got really my life together. Cause I started thinking like, damn, dude, I want to be a piece of dad to a little girl, you know, and then knowing friends, you know, no judgment or whatever, but like seeing homies and like that, like, hey, where's your dad? He's in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know, I don't know who my dad is. Oh yeah, or it's just a different bond.
Right.
Like you don't know your parents, and then having a little girl, it just
It's
does
different.
something.
It's different.
A little boy is it's they're child
yeah,
regardless,
but our little girls,
but it's just
primo.
something. Just like they say, like a mother's always gonna be to her son to some aspect, and a father's gonna be to a daughter to some aspect.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, and I'm like, damn, dude, I can't have my daughter growing up like this. You know, and they
Right.
say though too, you know, sometimes I believe that your daughter will be with somebody kind of like of the father, the way her father is. If her father is a drug addict, piece of gang member, hoodlum,
That's what she's gonna look for.
she's gonna look for that.
That's what they're gonna look for right there, right?
You know?
They're gonna model what type of man do I want in my life. Well,
Yeah.
this is the man that I
that
me.
he
It's
was
good
always
enough.
on my side.
Yeah.
So I like this type of role model.
Right. These characteristics is something that I'm familiar with, right?
Oh, your hood, you look
Yeah.
You
And
know?
then you go to the women of our family, right? You know, to our grandfathers, our aunts, right? And then, you know, now our primas, and like these fathers, they end up getting men that are similar, you know, like our moms,
it took us years,
right? Because our grandfather was a full-blown alcoholic, his whole an abusive alcoholic.
It was like trauma, generational trauma since birth.
That's it. That's
now,
it, right? Because that's who our moms end up bringing forth in their life.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. So you were right on, primo. That having a change at that moment for who you are would definitely change the trajectory of yourself and ultimately your daughter now, you know. And
I love that little girl to death. You know, it's just like,
how old is she now?
She's 6, little Alexis. I just didn't want her to grow up with a piece of father.
Yeah.
You know, she was like 1 year old, and I did my last term. Remember?
Yeah.
I was in Wasco. It was for something small and stupid, for whatever, and I just used to get the pictures in there. I'm like, damn, dude, I can't keep doing this.
Right.
You know, I'm done. Like, you know, I got out, and I just like, I just said that was it. That was it. I threw in the towel. Meaning, I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna turn my back on everything. It's just